Jimmy. Hit her hard. Oh, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. We got more snow coming. We just got done with an ice storm. So if we go over here, we got this weird crunchy layer underneath all of the snow. So deep down, you got snow and then you got ice. And that's what we're going to be going up against in this snowstorm. This is nothing. It's beautiful. It's fun. It's the crap underneath that's going to make it exciting, challenging, make our job worthwhile. So let's go out and plow whatever we're going to call this one. But let's get the truck started up and warmed up before we head out. So today we're going to be starting with open ups. The storm's not done yet, but that doesn't mean we get to wait until it's done before we go out. We've got to go out and get the drive lanes all cleared out so that the cars can come in and out of all of our accounts safely. So we'll go out and we'll pop them open ups up and then come back this evening and do a full push. All right, well, we're gonna go first we're gonna start the open ups with the pickup truck. We'll do a little bit of a ride along today and just kind of show you around what we're doing while we're going through this. What we've got is a 2 to 3 inch little baby storm here, but we've got a pretty slick layer of ice underneath us. Yesterday we had a pretty nasty ice storm come through, and around midnight it laid down a sheet of well, it started to rain, which laid down a sheet of ice over our lots. So we have two things that we typically do. We'll do an open up, which is prior to doing a full push, and that means 1 or 2 or 3 guys, or however many we think we need, depending on how severe the storm is, comes out early and they just start doing drive lanes. So we're not cleaning everything. We're not here to clean everything. We're here to make it safe for the cars that are in front of us right now to be able to get out. And so it's just kind of a nice, fun pre-work thing to do. It's very low key. You just come in and drive around and with your blade down, and it's not completely random by any means, even though to somebody that, you know, may be looking at it going, what was that guy just randomly driving around for? Well, we're not. We're actually, there's a method to our madness. We're trying to get the highest priority areas cleared up first, so that the most vehicular traffic can get in and out safely. They don't have to deal with the weather as far as it goes from getting from point A to point B out of the building and onto the roads. Once they get to the roads, well, that's somebody else's job to do, but all I got to do right now is get these lanes opened up so they can get in and out. On this site, we have dedicated push piles, so the snow doesn't go just any old place. All right, we got the loader fired up, but I want to show you something. Look at this. This is pure ice. That's not asphalt. This is high speed right here. This is floored. Pedal to the metal right now. High speed. Second gear. There's first gear. Actually is a little faster because we got a load up. I didn't do anything special, I just switched the gear selector. and see how the sledge did. How well it scraped. What do you think? She scrapes like a champ, doesn't she? Yeah. Scrapes unbelievably. In Arctic, they contour to the lot. Here's where it ends. And this is why I bought this one. And I'm not trying to skew you one way or another. And I said skew as in make you think of buying one or another. I don't care what you buy. Go buy what you want. Buy what makes you happy. Buy what your checkbook says you can afford. This is why I bought an Arctic. They're HLA. Our neighbors use them just right across the way. If you actually look in front of me, right over there, they use an HLA. So I stopped by and I took a peek at it. It had 26 grease zerks. This has 0. It had 13 different hoses. Every one of those hoses looked like something that could rupture and break. It had 3 motors. Oh, and you just seen the sectional edge in action. I can't even see where the curbs are. Now, if I would have hit that in a regular pusher, I'd have been hurt, a static pusher. But the Arctics float up and over. You guys probably, we barely felt that, other than just going, that's a stupid rookie operator error. We didn't feel it. We didn't wreck a machine. We didn't wreck a pusher. The HLA also that I looked at had 3 motors on it, 3 pumps. So it had 3 different, and all of that to me said maintenance point, failure point, maintenance point, failure point. Now there's critics of the Arctics, and rightfully so, because there's nothing perfect. But the Arctics use this rubber puck to make every single one of their sections go up and down. And the critics will tell you that those pucks break. Now, I've been plowing with Arctic pushers. Here's my 2 cents on what those critics say. I've been plowing with an Arctic pusher now. This is my 3rd or 4th year. We've used nothing but. We've never broke a single rubber puck. Not one. We've never had an Arctic fail. Not once. We've never had an Arctic not deliver what we needed it to do. We've never had it let us down or make more work through maintenance or what have you. Not once. So how these guys are breaking pucks, because they do break, they're not indestructible, but they'll come into a pile like this, full speed, and just slam into it. And when they slam into it, it creates a compression and snaps them. So, don't slam your Arctic pushers and you're not going to have a problem. It's pretty simple. And if you have an operator that keeps breaking these pucks, maybe you better look at how that operator is running that piece of equipment, because the pucks are the spot that are taking the brute force instead of it transferring right through the entire loader at that point. And you want that puck to break, otherwise something else is going to break. And if you're slamming into piles of ice and snow hard enough to break a 1.5 inch thick rubber puck designed to handle that kind of abuse, and you're able to break them consistently over and over again, maybe you need to look at how you're running the equipment. Because I'll tell you, if I had an operator that came to me, I broke this, I broke it again, it broke again, it broke again, and I'm hopping in the same equipment and having 0 issues, I would be able to pretty quickly figure out where the heck the real problem actually lies. like the Sidewalk guy's got a new rig. Who's got a new toy? Who's got a new toy?
Yes.
How are you, man?
I'm doing good, Stan.
Good to see you again.
You too.
So you traded in the old four-wheeler.
I sold it for like $4 grand.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, it was a 2008, and I was having issues with it. A buddy of mine kind of fixed it up. I could have used it, but this is way too fun, man. Now the only bad part is some sidewalks, like the sidewalk here, I can't get into.
I was gonna say, is it because it's a lot bigger rig?
Right, but it's one pass.
And you're done?
On the sidewalks, and I'm done. It's 72 inches. The only part that sucks is this directional thing is stuck. So I gotta get that worked out. Once I get that worked out, I don't know why.
Is this the same Moose Country or a different plow?
No, it's the Can-Am plow.
Oh.
So it's not.
Would you ever go with a hydraulic plow?
Eventually, I would. I just didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on it right now.
Yeah?
But yes, definitely I would go with something else.
So you got room for a passenger now?
Yes. This is me and my brothers. We bought it 2019.
Can I go for a ride with you?
Hell yeah.
You go faster than I go.
This is the first time I've done this out here, so on the trails they go about 75. When I hit a curve.
You got the fresh air right in your face, no windshield to worry about. You're gonna slow the rest of us down because every time you drive by we all gotta stop and watch. We're all like, that looks like so much fun.
It is. It is.
All right, well, I'll let you get back at it. Good to see you again, man.
Awesome. I'm glad you're out here, man.
Yes.
I like you guys.
It's gonna be a fun year, dude. It's gonna be a fun year. All right, let's go over to our lot and start cleaning up. God, he goes like twice as fast in that thing as I go. Drive that truck like you know how to use it. Keep going, come on, you can do it, Timmy, you can do it. You can do it. All right, ram it this time. Come on, Timmy. Hit her hard. Yeehaw. There you go. Yeah, you tell him, Ava. You tell him. His daughter's 14-year-old daughter is riding with him in the truck right now. We're gonna go put her in a skid loader and let her do the slip and slide and learn how to run a loader. There we go. So to get that run filmed, we pushed all the snow from this lot sideways, which is how we would do it anyway. And then we just come in backwards and boom.
Is that good right there? Now drive forward.
That's her first time running a piece of equipment. She's 14. That's her first scoop of snow right there. And the reason I like to say stuff like that is because Those are memories, you guys, that we all have a chance to make with somebody.
Well, you got a lot of snow there. You're starting to slide. You don't have snow tracks, so it's going to slip a lot. So kind of lift your bucket up in the air a little bit and keep going forward. Keep lifting until you get some bite and then go. Keep going. Come forward.
Come forward as you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Give her some gas. Step on the pedal. Give her some power.
So Ava, what you're trying to do when you lift it up is you're trying to get just a little bit of snow below you and the machine. We're not scraping all the way down to the asphalt because you got the wrong tracks for that. So you're not trying to dump your snow, but when you feel like you're stuck, you raise the plow up that much. Okay. Just a hair, and then keep going.
If you got too much snow, it's not going to push all that, so you got to maybe let a little bit go and then keep pushing. But back up now. Lift it straight, lift it up and back up.
All right, well, while Tim is teaching his daughter how to run a skid loader, I think we're just gonna keep plowing. With these guys working here, sometimes if you realize you're actually making a memory, oh, it's just kind of cool to know, to be in that moment. You know what I mean? I kind of want to go see that tractor though. You do too? All right, let's go look. Let's go look and see what he's got, what he's running. Looks like he's got a cage on the front. John Deere 6430 cage snowplow. Cage are pretty good, but they don't have a floating edge. Looks like that's taking a little bit of abuse, huh? So he can hook up, drop his containment, back away. Now he's got an angle plow. Freak, freak, freak. All right, so here's the game plan, guys. Timmy is plowing with Ava. Ava is 14 years old, it's Timmy's daughter. She's never ran a skid loader before. She's never even seen snow plowing before. So he's gonna work with her in this lot. Her obstacles, thankfully there's no cars, but there's plenty of those really expensive light poles and plenty of curbs to work around. So she's gonna have a challenge tonight. And this is not gonna be a typical snow plow pattern that you see, because we usually have certain patterns that we use. Now I know some of the cynics and critical people out there are gonna go, well, how do you justify putting a 14-year-old to work in a parking lot? Well, that piece of equipment's not punched in on anybody's clock. It was just sitting there. And this is a great opportunity to give someone an experience that it may stick or it may not stick. But let's just give them that opportunity to see if it's for them or not. So here she comes now. Still running it. How's it going? How's it going? You got headphones on? You getting the hang of it?
Yeah, this is really fun.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good. Well, keep going, kiddo.
Thank you.
Yep. Love it, love it, love it.